Yo. Yo.
Okay, DJ.
WTG.
I got a garden full of good times. I'm in a party full of good vibes. Listen. Well, I was looking for a little high grade to bun, so I linked up the plug, said I needed a pong, but he said he couldn't bring it, he was out of tongue. So I took a little seed and I put it in the ground, and now a couple months pass and it start to grow, and it's looking all pretty like it's ready to go. So I roll it and I light it and I take one token. It's the best thing a nigga ever smoked before. I said, oh, 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 oh. You reap what you sow. Oh, 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 oh.
WTG in the
Man, I
house.
fi plant some more. Now I got a whole backyard full of pretty little trees, just a blossom and a grow. I got a garden full of good times. I'm in a party full of good vibes.
Yeah, I was wanting a garden, and I ain't even lay, man. For real. I want a garden for real, you know?
I think I speak it into existence. My yard is kind of like a garden now. Not with that kind of trees, you know. But
Well, it's a garden, nonetheless. You know what I'm saying? Nonetheless. Back with another one again with the green. WTG in the his house. This your boy, the coolest breeze in the West Indies and in Babylon as well, because that's where we at. You know what I mean? We here in the A. Here with my co-host. Rain in the house, Reno. You don't know what time it is. Also, we got Cassandra in the
building. Big cast,
okay.
not the little one.
I wanted to see if she let me pass go out the phone, you know what I'm saying? They want no look, but she catch it and she finish it. Nonetheless, yeah, better Prya stop by as well. You don't know Prya. Doors are always open. Happy to have you here with us again today. It's gonna be a good show, man. We're gonna talk about all kind of shit.
hey, we that boat, man, you know. Hey, big up Cassandra for the selection too.
Yeah.
She picked that true. That will begin you up, boy. She picked it. So.
No, she selected she selected true.
I feeling good right now too.
She
I
selected.
partaked in some 420 activities before.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. So you vibes in. You vibe out for
Good.
real. Hey, Reese, say no more. But yeah, we're gonna get right into it, man. Like, this gonna be, I wanna call this like a kickback. Like, we just gonna be vibing. Like, she get some games for us too, so we're gonna be playing some games. And they get a whole bunch of topics, right? That can just get people thinking. You know, that type of way.
There's no type of party gonna be thinking this
We gonna be
episode.
thinking, dog.
Damn.
So you know, let's try and
What
dig
happened to
deep.
you, cuz?
Search for it inside, you know what I mean? Search for it
I said
inside.
something wrong?
No.
But you get your cup, cuz.
I got none of your business in my cup.
You good?
Notice how her cup black and we all got
Yeah, we are, okay.
She want you to know.
I should look for the cup.
No, you shouldn't.
It's gone, right?
No, they don't charge us for it. It's fine.
They did.
No.
Oh.
Go find the cup after this episode. I got you, man.
Speaking of finding and looking for things, man, I feel like, you know, our partner should have a location. It's something I've been going on in social media for a little while. I see people going back and forth about it. Be like, man, I'm gonna bring that to the pod and see what the people them, how the people them feel about that. They're like, in a relationship, you feel like your partner should have your location. Like,
I feel like it depends where it's coming from. Like, if you both mutually want to know where each other's at for each other's safety, then fine. But if it's just like a controlling thing, then I feel like that's not fine. Yeah.
Surveillance?
Yeah.
That's a bad thing for you. Surveillance is crazy. Like,
It depends because sometimes
House arrest?
people in the relationship, they like cheat. So then the other person need that type of reassurance because you don't lying already. So it's like, I can't trust your word. So in that type of case, it's like, okay, you can't blame
But how
them.
you know he cheating though? Just because he does not at work?
No, because he get
Or
hot
could
in
be
the
cheating
situation.
at work again, man. So
He
it's
like
like,
leave his phone at work. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I mean? So, alright, my bad. Sorry, Chris. Question:
no. Go, continue.
You get my location? No, I try to remember if you
I
get my
get your
location.
location.
No, it's only
It's
for
on the top?
it's only for
Oh,
hour.
he's a...
Yeah, you get my location?
I don't think so. No, I don't have your
I see
shit.
people talking about how they be checking their friends' location after you check. I don't remember if you have my location or not. That's what I'm asking.
You think I get your shit?
I
I be
never
checking
mind.
out my friend's location.
No, makes
but then
sense.
like, what if the man want surprise you, girl or
Yeah.
something, your wife, and then she get a location? She's like,
What are you doing by the flower shop?
yeah, you know what I mean? So, I mean, I guess again, good and bad. Maybe like for the hour for the day, like if you going out and you know you're gonna be drinking and partying, okay. turn on the location so that way, you know what I mean? But I don't know about it all the time tracking, man. Like, you had a point in time when we had no phones.
Yeah,
like,
you check.
and people will say, right? Like, I think we survived this far. So it's
you
like,
know what I'm
I
saying?
don't know. They get good and the bad, but I ain't really.
But like you said, like for surprise, I mean, like after having the location so long, you don't be checking it, you know?
It's a regular thing.
Yeah.
I think a normal thing now with iPhones, especially, like if you text somebody and like they didn't respond in a minute, like and then they ain't gonna have like where they at, like right under their name.
Yeah,
So,
like
like,
when you,
When
oh, you don't have that on your phone?
I just see it.
Update your phone then. Update your
I
phone.
see it.
Update your phone.
I'm
So-
scared to update it.
So I bring in a question with relationships. You brought up your friends having your location. So that's perfect. 'Cause I want to ask you our next question. What I feel hot more? A breakup with your friend or a romantic breakup? Cause you know we all had them friends that we thought we have been lifelong friends and then ain't the same no more. You know what I mean? Part ways. You know what I mean? I break bread together. No, we ain't. No, it's like, you know, fuck you. You know what I'm saying? So. Well, I think the hot more. A friendship breakup or a romantic breakup?
I feel like it depends.
Okay, for you then. What do you think would hot
It
more for you?
depends because it depends on how long I was friends with the person or how deep our friendship was.
It's a deep one. The best of the
But
best.
then where your life with the person you with, me, when I'm in a relationship, I just think long term. So I'm not just thinking like I'm with this person for now. So it's like it gonna hurt me deep regardless.
Your thoughts on that, my bro?
I think it kind of, it's like how it come to an end too, you know what I mean? Especially with a friend, like a relationship, there's so much ways it could go bad. It could have been your fault. So if it was my fault, I can't really be as hot, but like with your dog or somebody, and a lot of times it might be a misunderstanding. They kind of, you know what I mean? Y'all ain't voice y'all opinions about a topic and I ain't not falling out. I think that'll hot forever, man. I think I got a couple partners that even though I don't frig with them, man, sometimes I think back like, I'm a good dude enough, but you know what I mean? I don't know. I might be on that side, man. Like, especially if it's your friend from like school, elementary days. I done been through so much. Like,
You ever had a time that anybody could answer to? You ever had a time that is like you and somebody fall out and you know years go by, you get more wise and more mature, and you look back at it and be like,
nah, it's still up.
Think like it's maybe it could have been your fault.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like
I feel like you don't convince yourself so much of wherever it was that like you just probably can't even reason with yourself to think like, man, maybe I could go a different road. I don't know, dog. You know, I feel like if I'll choose the friendship breakup over the relationship breakup, cause you gonna forget that girl or you gonna forget that dude, you know what I mean? But your dog, like you been close with for years, like y'all follow for whatever reason y'all follow, like you probably ain't gonna forget that motherfucker for a while.
That's true, and that's standing on your shit.
And then the next thing, I might share the same friend circle. So you might gotta be in the room or in the building with this person more than your ex, you know what I mean? So that's the next, especially in the VI.
Yeah.
You know how small it is, so
Yeah.
that's the awkward
You
part
see
too,
this
you know
man
what I
all the
mean?
time.
Yeah.
What
that's the
kind of
awkward
my
part.
growth? Cause I feel like if me and a friend fall out, they dead in everybody that part of the whole circle too. Like I ain't gonna lie, like
You
fuck.
said that in
Like everybody could go.
like
So if
when you
you
said
fall
go.
out with
Wait, why you?
If
Why
I
you?
follow Chris,
That's it for
everybody
mountain.
was in the circle. Well,
That's
that's
it
it
for
for
mountain.
Somebody gotta
That's
pick a
it for
side or
me.
something. They
yeah.
gotta
'Cause
pick
I
a
feel
side.
like I can't really fuck with people in the middle. You check like it's hard to fuck with people in the middle. Cause at the end of the day, like I know me, I probably ain't gonna bad talk this man. You check, but then other niggas, he might bad talk me to them. So what they gonna say when you're not in the room? You check what he's saying. So I don't want to wonder about these things. So
But
gotta
if
just
they
move
is
on.
your friends, you shouldn't feel like they're going to sit on and bad talk you with him.
You remember You Got Served? Remember the movie You Got Served? You watch You Got
I-
Served?
She
I
won't
just
ban
know
yet,
you were
man.
going
She
to
won't ban yet.
All right, cool. but I remember when partner, it was Marcus Houston follow all them, man. And he just like did everybody. That's what I be feeling whenever I follow on my boys.
Okay.
Like,
Hey, I just want you to clarify, because, you know, sometimes people may listen to the pod and be like, wow, Reno is a murderer, man. This man said he going dead everybody.
no,
Numerous opportunities to clean it up.
no.
And you just like, nah,
the
dead.
definition of dead in the Virginians means end. It don't mean kill. You know what I mean? End have different definitions as well.
Petty.
Hey, man, speaking of standing and shit, what's one delusional thing I feel like I gonna always stand 10 toes on? It could be like something like about yourself that you won't ever like, yeah, you stand on, like, I don't care, like some may say like, dog, I don't give a fuck, pineapples is shit. You could never like pineapples.
I never wear no wig or none of them. Fuck me, boy. To be honest with you could suck
He
it
lying,
all
you know.
want.
He just
Everybody's
everyone wanted
fucking-
the
I keep it that
Airbnb,
beans.
bro.
I
Man,
stand 10 toes forever.
You never gonna wear a wig?
God made me ball. Why need hair for? Like, come on, dog.
So you gonna
Like
drop
bald.
on the little Rasta man cap and like just to see how you look with dreads and fuck.
He would do
The
that. Watch he
Rasta man
smile.
cap
He
and
smile.
then
He
different.
would do
Wow.
that.
See, you know what I'm saying? No, he want to fuck with it. No, he fucking with it.
But I don't understand. Again, man, I go barber shop and put glue on their head and like,
No,
get
I ain't
fade
talking
and then
about
fuck.
no, they
Yeah.
talking about like the little
I
afro
do
them.
that there up in Philadelphia. I was like, oh my god, like,
You
bro.
know what I'm saying?
He's
Nah,
a
but
barber. He don't do it to himself. He don't do it to
Yeah.
clients. But I
By
was
the
like,
time them man
yeah.
sweat ras.
They be really trained to get an image of a Rasta hat is like you just having fun, you check. Like, I ain't gonna really put a Rasta hat on and move like me, it's Prya. I know that shit they might not be on it. But no, dude, like what?
What about you? What's something somebody can never change your mind about?
I don't know. I'm delusional about a lot of things.
That's perfect.
It's a
and it's
podcast,
the
we got
perfect answer.
time.
I don't know. Like, I can't point one out right now.
Hey, you think I want? What you?
Nobody can tell me 6'1". You know what I mean? As a tall
wait,
nigga in
hold on,
my
hold on,
mind,
hold on,
I'm
hold on.
6'1".
Hold on,
When I
hold on,
walk
hold
in the room, I'm the biggest in the room.
Maybe you
regardless.
texting somebody and they're like, how tall are you? Is you texting back 6 foot one?
My ID, I gonna Photoshop my ID. Nobody can tell me I'm the tallest nigga in the room.
Hey, that's crazy. That's crazy.
about
Give me
you?
rain.
Oh, me?
Shut up.
Nobody can't tell me the odd round or anybody leave this fuck. I don't
Alright.
care, dog. All that fuck is. Nobody can't tell me anybody leave odd, dog.
Alright, I want to thank her for coming to the podcast.
Nobody gonna fight you about it. You said it ready to fight.
Cause he been standing on this
Yeah.
fuck for years.
Okay, I
I
get my
just,
deal.
I just feel like
That's
you know,
delusional.
dog.
That's
Come on,
ignorant.
bro.
You think
Come
we
on,
just
bro.
not
Like I
so-
sit down and think about this fuck for a second. Dog. When the man went to the moon, niggas ain't even had phones, dog. So you mean to tell me we could go to space to the moon?
Is that form
Not even
Is that
space.
form of travel? You go fly a plane, think you can make a rocket?
I don't know that. It doesn't
You go
really
fly- you go
believe
fly
They
a
went
plane?
back since? Me ain't sure about they ever went back to the moon?
I don't know if they went back to the moon, but they went to space, I guess, a couple times. A handful of
Didn't you say
times.
something about Katy Perry went to on the moon?
You know, this
Or that
is
was a simulation thing?
To space somewhere, but where's space, right? Like if the
man just went-
She went to
then-
space.
They
or
probably
whatever,
went like
and
a
then-
couple feet higher than a plane to go and come back.
They
I
just,
want to hear about the moon. I want somebody to go back to the moon. You know what I mean? They went back since.
They man
man,
bring
technology.
anything back from the moon though, like
No.
you bring no dust, nothing. A little moon dirt.
when the clip come out, all the NASA freaks gonna blast you. And I gonna just be there shaking my head like, man, this man gonna stand 10 toes for real and this fuck. Like, I don't know, dog. I feel like you can't doubt in humanity. You check, like, we ain't that smart to go to the moon, dog.
I ain't saying that we ain't smart enough to go to the moon, but like
Are we though?
I really don't like I the type of dude that I had process things and then develop an opinion by myself. Ever since I've been a kid, I used to get in trouble in class for that. They check like I used to be questioning the teachers, but I ain't coming off rule, you know.
1 + 1 ain't no fucking 2. What you
Yeah,
talking
yeah.
about?
I would just be like you know how that makes sense. Like explain that a little bit more to me, cause it ain't making sense to me. You check what I'm saying? So, you know, that's just one thing that just never really made sense to me.
One of the most expensive budgets we have in this world is space travel. Like,
Yeah, that's a way
what
to
I
just
mean?
when
Wash
when
money?
you moving
Finesse,
when you moving things, when you moving the things, you need to wash it. You need a little laundromat, a club.
Fuck it.
That's where
We're
they
gonna take a
wash it.
WTG trip to the NASA Center.
I
Not
thought he was going to
fucking
send to the
me.
moon. I was like,
No,
what?
no, no.
Yeah,
We ain't got the
oh.
budget
Hell
ain't
no.
there
You
yet.
have
for
business
that.
that cool?
No, the budget
just
ain't
be-
there yet.
We're gonna just be some random place in the desert, just inside that. All they gonna do is shake it up and make it feel like we move and we just still there to park up.
Are you ready for mine?
Please, God save us.
Okay, so mine is take body girl. When I walk in a room, that's it. Just in my head, don't worry, that's manifestation. Your girl gonna be in the gym.
Me and Glorilla just feel like a tick. It's cool.
Somebody
Like,
could
with
tell you
it.
that you're not thick, is what you're saying?
Yep. I want you to say it.
Oh fuck.
That you're not thick?
Mm.
I don't know what it is you're asking, because to be honest.
Say it. Say
Making me
it. Because
uncomfortable.
I get one for you.
No, you see, that's the problem. That's not what we do on this episode. I ain't blasting you, you ain't blasting me.
Exactly.
We're here for peace and love.
Anyways, I said what I said.
It's crazy, because I had a question.
Castrella.
I had a question. It's crazy, because I answered it already. I had a question like, what's the most delusional thing you feel about yourself. Non-answer.
Oh, so that's what I thought that's what you were asking.
No, a delusional thing
Like period
something
on
that
the
you
wall.
stand on.
Yeah,
Okay,
so too.
Okay.
let me
When you
change it
stand
up.
on it, it's like it's
Like,
personal
you
to
don't
you.
die on this fuck. Like
I guess
I don't give a fuck. Like
the
nobody
moment
can change
personal
me.
to you.
Well, you know, I come up with it, the question, so I know the next question
I
would
get
have
you.
been
I
a
get
personal one. So
I
my
get
bad. I should have alliterated it a little
That's
better.
the
But
only thing I'm delusional about. Really, seriously.
You think you funny?
No, but you don't laugh at my joke.
I ain't even say nothing. I just asked a question. You know what I'm saying? It's a question.
that's showing shots.
Right?
That wasn't even
But
a
the thing
shot.
is, he don't be laughing so bad.
I was asking if you knew.
I don't think so. I think people just laugh at me, like when I just being myself.
You have a way of, I'll give you your flowers. You have a way of just posting and not caring your check. Like, you don't give a fuck. Like, you gonna post it and you gonna laugh at it too.
Yeah,
you
laugh at
gonna
my
be the
own
first
jokes.
comment, the first haha on the
Heart.
video gonna be you. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, damn, like that level of, I don't even call it confidence. I don't know what to call it, but it's like, that's dope. I wish I had
Yeah.
that.
What would be
You
your
gotta
team
support
song?
yourself first.
A theme song for me.
What would be your team? And you walk in a room that fucks up playing.
She calling me that.
What song is that?
What if it's a room full of
She's
man
so-
that
she's so
like
young,
the man said Ellie room, me boy.
Oh,
That's
is it
not
Ellie?
like
calling
not
me
the bedroom, you know.
That's
That's
to show you. That's to
It's a
show
regular
you.
room,
Man
man.
walk in
That's
the gym
the-
on a Saturday to play baller.
Yeah. You got Sunday run. You got Sunday run.
Nah,
and
you
shit.
stuck with it, dog. When I heard the clip you got, boy, that's
Let me
like, you
change my
stuck with it.
answer.
Eternally, that's your choice.
You can't get that.
Wait.
Everybody in the fucking basketball court.
What the fuck going on here?
I
Hold
want
on.
to that.
The rain in the background and fuck falling. No.
Serious. So when you walk in the gym,
Artists have a side A album and they get a side B album.
Okay.
You check, that was his side B.
Okay.
The side A is Lil Wayne, Make It Rain, you know what it is?
oh shit, you are in.
Yeah.
Oh,
That was a good comeback. I hope I
Well, you
fix the
what,
situation.
Why you fucked me?
what the fairy song gonna play? It was a fairy with a fatty.
Before she answer, you know what's funny? She know what song I was talking about because she too young. Sorry. Twister. Look it up.
Wait,
What
Zoom in on my
You
feet.
think, dog? What do you think?
What you think, Cass? What you think will be your theme song? Yeah, it'd be some Glorilla.
I ain't gonna lie, right? I ain't gonna lie.
No,
95
Jada.
degrees.
Jada? What's Jada Kingdom song?
Not no more.
Excuse me?
Hmm?
Oh, we can't. Hey, it's you know.
Sorry, go ahead,
Swear to
man.
God. Hold on, let me look it up.
there's some Jada Kingdom drama.
No, you know, it's all love. It's all love
GPP.
for life.
When I walk in that room.
Sing a verse from it.
So,
I
yeah,
put it down on the wrong one.
that's
That's
your,
it.
That's your theme song forever, you know.
Okay,
Like, this is
and
just
then-
a
You
Every
shouldn't
time you
talk.
walk in, we
Sorry,
gonna hear
You
it.
shouldn't talk.
They show me the way, so I just gotta show you
You
the
shouldn't
way.
talk.
I ain't gonna lie, bro.
Yeah.
And you know, no fanboy shit. But yes, sir, it's a bad tune to walk into the fuck
yeah,
with. Like,
yeah.
I didn't thinking a tune, and yes, I keep coming to like. I didn't thinking the tune them I listen to like on a daily. You check. And yes, sir, is a good song to start. That they feel like if somebody hear that beat just kick on. Dun, dun, dun.
As you walk in a room, it's like a grand entrance. Yeah.
So you saying that's your theme song?
Yes, sir. Wake up 10 stacks on the dresser. Hey.
Everything blessed. I was doing good. Now I doing even better.
Better.
Yes, sir. Rims, chrome seats, leather. Burning
sir.
on pressure. Listening to pressure.
Yes,
That's
sir.
probably why you were thinking
Yeah,
about pressure.
yeah, that's what I was
Hey,
thinking
big
about
up pressure
pressure.
one time, you know. for
Yeah,
real,
one
you know,
time,
for
one
real,
time.
for real.
But yeah, that's a big tune, man. For real. That there, and I'm the man for Aloe Black. You can tell everybody. You can tell everybody.
Yeah, that's
That's
for like
your
the
theme
corporate
song?
setting, you know what I mean?
Why you
Like,
got
yeah,
walking
yeah.
that bitch in slow
I
motion?
ain't,
though,
I
like,
ain't even think of
Man, go
corporate
on.
setting. That's crazy. I,
go on.
Nah, but daddy, wherever you walking,
I fucked that up for
you walking for the WTG endorsement and shit.
But that's a good question. I
So
never
any-
thought about that.
Anybody like who the fuck is this motherfucker? Nah.
What about you, Prya?
I was going to say nobody inside VI song, but you do it, but
Yeah.
I mean, even a Calypso man, my man, superhero from Jamban, Daddy Friday, superhero.
Yeah,
I don't even know where to start,
superhero,
but, you know,
superhero.
yeah.
Wait, where them hands come from?
Yeah, exactly.
Hold on. So he's a big Calypso man. Then.
I'm not.
He just said that.
I'm not.
No,
That's
but
what you start with, yeah.
But he's saying he nut. but hear me, hear me though. Hear me. He's saying he nut. But the team song for the rest of your life. It's John Man, you check. So that's why like
Because of the lyrics, but he just said.
And like he said, it hands when them, you know what I mean? And it's a good
Okay.
conversation starter, right?
It's
Everybody
like
will be like, what
it's
the
like
hell
a
is that?
progression.
What the fuck?
if you, as a musician, from a musician point of
You
view,
like me said, remember how the song is. I gotta play when I gotta play when I leave.
I get you.
I want to change my answer again. No?
I think we should give Rain an opportunity to change his answer.
Nah, I don't do two answers. They can't have so much theme
I third
songs.
one. You should have asked AI to help you.
Nah, I don't know me like I know me.
I feel AI.
I think so.
I feel
Nah, you right there. I ain't gonna lie, that shit crazy.
I feel we both to get a little bit too dependent on AI. You feel like AI killing creativity?
I feel like we always been dependent on AI. Just look a different way now.
Yeah.
It always been around, just a different way.
So what you been before we call it AI?
Google.
Okay, yeah, before Google.
How much questions you gonna ask about the same thing? Dog? No, I'm just joking, man. Before Google, encyclopedias, Wikipedia, whatever, like your source of information has always been a
like,
kind of intelligence.
But now with
We used to have to
ChatGPT.
crack open them encyclopedia for real.
Yeah,
Like,
but now with ChatGPT, it'll like you can't even. You would search for things and then get your inspiration from that thing. No, ChatGPT will deliver you your idea for you to use now.
yeah, they've been, you know, how long they've been working on supercomputers. Like now, we just called ChatGPT, but they're working on supercomputers for a very, very, very long time, dog. So no, like this is just normal.
So your answer is no. Ain't killing creativity.
No, I don't think you're killing creativity. Just a way to use it, like how we talked
Exactly,
about
another
last
tool,
time.
another
It's a
tool for
tool and a tool belt. You check what you're saying?
And there's so much you could do with it. And it's like, I know somebody who act like he feel like he can't talk to AI. Like I show you something, he like, nah, you just know how to talk to it. They're like, nah, just be descriptive and but that's a new career. It's saying like prompt writing, being able to just tell the AI what to do because there's so much people who won't even be able to just type in a set of words.
Okay.
You know what I mean? So,
Okay, I got a question. Beefing with somebody in a rap game. Man crack open chat GPT and they send a picture of you. Hey, I ain't in a rap beef with this man right now. His name is Prya. Done. Put together crazy diss track for me. This how he look. I'm going to boot deliver it. How you feel about that? As far as, cause they ain't really use much creativity to put together a tune. Versus you gonna be there with a pen and paper. You come in with your shit.
yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So like,
But I might use AI to do like this video or something. So I might still use it in my own way. And the person still gotta deliver it, right? So even if ChatGPT give you them lyrics, you still gotta go in there. So until you could just type and say, hey, make me at this song, then I think that's cheating. But if you still gotta deliver it, you know what I mean? It's like a slight cheat, you know what I mean? But hey, whatever
But
goes.
ChatGPT too to ask you like what you want to point it. So it's like it's still
one
coming
day
from you.
ChatGPT
and
The more
gonna
you
respond to
communicate
us
with
and
it.
Imagine
I'll
one
be
day
like-
I respond to ChatGPT and he said no.
What you say?
No, I was just showing Chris that you should be closer to the mic. That's all I was showing Chris. You check. You good? I was just getting you ready.
Mike is
you
our
check.
next tool.
Yeah, make sure you use it too.
And at one point they were like saying mics is, you know what I mean? The devil too. So you know, man, technology.
Yeah.
They go, think about it. Think about whenever they invent this thing. You could talk into something and they're gonna record and you could play back. People were probably saying this is some crazy shit.
some
Just like, you know what I mean? AI. They had a man who used to sing live who were vexed. They make a mic. He like, man, music is dead. I can't perform ever again. Think about it.
Yeah.
So technology gonna always advance. It's just about how we use it. You know what I mean?
How things
Yeah.
how things come to be always the like, you know, spark my interest for you like history, like you know what I mean? How we got here, how something get here. So
They're gonna,
hearing
say,
that
they're
kinda-
gonna say this. If Drake take his money, right, and invest it in AI to come out or like the rest of his music forever, like actually invest like billions into AI, use his voice, use lyrics that he'll use and whatever, he could make a machine that's gonna just keep it going forever for the rest of history. Like he really could.
Okay.
Cause that's if you go online and you see like a bunch of songs, oh Drake featuring somebody, he's like, oh that's an AI. If he really, really wanted to, he could, like how we do that Snoop Dogg and thing on it, Kendrick this. Like, he could really, really do that for real if he wanted to. The world ain't scary,
Yeah.
but it's a tool, like we saying.
Sound like you afraid AI though. You ain't get no chat GPT account, nothing. You said nah.
He did use that.
Oh.
That's highly false, my boy. From the time you put me on, I've been dealing up for sure.
I could be honest on the podcast. I could be honest. He don't want to use ChatGPT for nothing. Oh, begging this man. I was like, Chris, please.
Canva. I'd always be the last to like deal with stuff.
Please,
simplify
Dad.
shit.
How you? Dad, just ask it this. Ever since then, the man just take off. I ain't gonna even tell you no more. You use it all the time, you know.
Telling you, I don't have type to this thing no more to talk to it. No, you just hit the mic and us talk and I shit to transcribe your words. Like, man, make life easy.
I mean, I got a question for you, boy.
Oh, for me?
I think I already know the answer.
For me?
Yeah.
For me?
Yeah, because you and before the pod start, you were talking about gymming and all them stuff. So my question for you is, you go to the gym for the results, or you go to the gym for like the actual like the grind,
The discipline, the routine.
yeah, you know, the grind, like putting yourself through pain.
I ain't gonna lie you. The first time I fell in love with the gym, I was going through a crazy heartbreak. So like, I really wasn't thinking of the results. I was just thinking about like just getting there. Like I had to go. Like, it was therapy, a check. No way doing it. At first, when I first start, I was like, yeah, about to go crazy, about to get ripped and da. But now I doing it consistently. Like I feel like my mind getting shaped a little better, and it's like I ain't thinking about the results so much. I'm just thinking about the grind. So I think they're doing it for the grind now. As I post that status, like people crazy. You go to the gym and you be dying, but you gotta smell through it because you know you're gonna be all about it in your check.
I ain't gonna lie, like once I get some gymming, my rest of my day, I good. I feel accomplished. You check.
You don't feel like a piece of shit when you skip?
Yeah,
Sure.
I don't feel like a piece of shit.
yeah, because you know,
dawg.
as a man, you want to be consistent.
What?
Like we said, the last time you been your consistency to breed greatness. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, yeah, dog, you miss a day. Sometimes you just want to throw in the whole tour. You know what I mean?
I'll be like, man, why even going to work to them, man?
You know
I just
what I
like,
mean?
man, it's a
Fuck
waste.
like that, dog. But like, that's our next thing too. Like, we as human beings have to just do better. And like, even, you gotta remember, you know, ain't not one are we perfect. So you could miss a day. You could stumble. That don't mean you gotta give up or throw in the whole tower. You know what I mean? Just bounce
That's
back.
crazy. I'd be like, Cass, you deserve this half day.
For real, you'll be happy about that?
You deserve
So what do you
it.
go to the gym for? For the results or the grind?
To have fun, to post TikToks.
They got a big banner.
to convince
the lighting,
ourselves.
put the lighting in the area.
First of all, wine and cracking my teeth.
Has to be in the bathroom for
First of all,
45
I'm
minutes getting
actually
ready.
going because I do like the grind too, but I am going to I'm going so I can get results as well. The results is going to motivate me to keep going.
What's your favorite workout?
I don't have a favorite workout.
Yeah, I think everybody have a favorite workout. If you don't have one, you're gonna find
I
one. You gonna
like
find
the
one.
hip thrust. That one day.
I'll fling our waist up in the air.
Yeah, wow.
Fling it to the
Yeah,
sky.
you ain't crazy, and I don't.
Before the game though, before the game.
He's the one bring out the game, you know.
Before the game. No, I almost forget that. Like, you know what I mean? Like, I dropped something off a week.
Yeah.
That's all I was gonna say. At first, I was like, hold on,
Fuck
like.
around with me, dog.
And then they were killing me for interrupting, like.
No, me, no. We headphones up, man.
Yeah.
So go ahead, Prya, talk to the people and let everybody know what's going on with this something that
Yeah,
you drop off the
man.
week, man.
So I think last time I come here, I think I just dropped Firebun. I didn't self do the video yet, but I was telling her I guess something big coming after that. So yeah, man, I got a single coming out. I think by the time this air, the single will probably be live. Prya, featuring Sizzla, Queen Omega from Trinidad. Executive produced by Walshy Fire and Major Laser. So this is like this is a big tune.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? This one, you know, and launching our video. Sizzla come St. Croix. We shoot some dope scenes. Queen Omega shoot her scenes in Trinidad. While she been on island and all. So we make it a movie, man. So the video just wrap up May 16th, Friday, May 16th. So like I said, by the time I'm watching this, it's probably live. And we probably gonna be at like 1 million views, you know what I mean?
For sure,
so
for sure.
Yeah. So,
Without further ado, let's
Yeah.
run this thing.
Prya, Sizzla, Queen Omega, just for you.
IG Sound.
If nobody never let you know you special, don't forget it. You can have anything in the world that you want, you just gotta go and get it. Yeah, I see the light in you. No wanna make it shine true. Make your wildest dreams come true. Don't let nobody stop you. Get to you got so much potential. Don't let nobody tell you nothing else. Just try to take care of yourself. And always do your best and stay blessed. I wrote this song just for you. Every single one I judge, especially for you. Yeah, I wrote this one just for you. Cause I've been through all the things you're going through. I wrote this song just for you. Every single one I judge, I preciously for you. Yeah, I wrote this one just for you. Cause I've been through all the things you're going through.
Bare separation, miserably hungry. Bare frustration, right now me no know where the next meal a come from. Nah, beg them nothing to how them a function. Little girls I don't be selling their bodies just to get a meal, and I know that's not it. The gas just done and the pots them empty. Some people not share even though they got plenty. Nothing now happen, all the struggle we a fight on the sidewalk. That's where they slept last night. Not a finger parent, do you know what it's like? People taking disadvantage as a lie.
I wrote this song just for you. Every single one I got a special look for you. Yeah, I wrote this one just for you. Cause I've been through all the things you're going through. I wrote this song just for you. Every single one I got a precious look for you. Yeah, I wrote this one just for you. Cause I've been through all the things you're going through.
Rise up from the mud and the slum, dance to the beat of the sweet get drums. Celebrate the trials and triumphs. Look how far you come from. Many nights when you're day in depression, deep idle thoughts, temptation. What a joy to see you overcome so strong. Know that you're an inspiration. This is just the beginning, and if you're not winning, still keep going, no giving up. Make a better living with the vibes that you're bringing, singing melodies straight to the top.
I wrote this song just for you. Every single one I got a special look for you. Yeah, I wrote this one just for you. Cause I've been through all the things you're going through. I wrote this song just for you. Every single one I got a precious look for you. Yeah, I wrote this one just for you. Cause I've been through all the things you're going through. If no one told you what you know now, you're going places, don't slow down. Got an education and you're grown up. Time to fix the world.
Hey man, I ain't gonna lie, dog. So when the song start, right? Cause first time you hearing it.
They ain't know what to expect, right? I ain't tell her too much about
No,
it.
yeah. I ain't know what to expect. So like when y'all start talking,
Man.
when y'all start talking in the beginning of the song, right? I was like, okay. So who this directed to, you know what I'm saying? And the chorus just basically let you know. For the youth them. This one just for you.
That felt crazy, bro.
Because like a reggae, I believe I can.
Dude,
like,
Look, that's how while she fire get on board, he hear it was just me and Sizzla, right?
Yeah.
And somebody I know in Miami is friends with he. And you were like, yo, this song, like, this need to be like a We Are the World. Like, I go try, you know what I mean? The man would try and get some people on it to know, but you were like, we can't stall it too long. Let we get Queen Omega, which is like, I don't know if I know who Queen Omega is, right? But she dope. Like, she went viral like last year, but I didn't know she used to sing. Because she would chant him more on the song, but when she do her vocals, and I gave back, I was like, oh my God, we get a Trinity on this, man. We get the OG Sizzla.
Yeah.
We get Queen Omega, the female touch. And then, you know what I mean? The Crown Prince of the Caribbean, Prya Dan, you know what I mean? To come and bless up the youths them, you know?
No. Like, I love shit like that, man. I love to see, you know, inspiration directed toward the youths involved, you know. So when I hear a tune like that, I just immediately feel it in my soul, you know.
You can feel the impact, like that felt crazy. Like, you know,
for sure. I really
man, you can feel
really
that.
rock with that song.
Yes. For this little part, we gotta keep it clean. And then for Sizzla to be able to be on island, like it walk out so mystic, we were finishing the song, like it was almost done. And then I get a word like, hey, Sizzla gonna be St. Croix for carnival. I was like, well, for festival, I was like, oh shit, we shooting a video then. So we bring Sizzla through Red Brick, Dong Hattie Dong by the Fish Market, you know what I mean? Legends Lounge and Children's Parade Day. So like a lot of youths get to, you know, be part of the video and wicked. Trust me when I see this thing. So we burn them out with fire burn and then we come to, you know, destroy and rebuild sometimes, you know?
Yeah,
that's the mission.
I ain't gonna lie. That shit crazy, dog. Like, from the fire burn to this tune, dog, like, last for words for real. Like, the Virgin Islands, dog, it just needs so much, dude. It just needs so much. It's like, where do you begin? You know that type of way?
Right, yeah, man, exactly what we doing now. You know what I mean? Setting an example because, like, I was inspired by somebody to do what I doing, same thing while you, and there's a whole generation. Like, doing that video make me proud because I know I got a youth man there who were there for that video, who gonna be an artist or an entertainer, or shoot a video or do something because he been there that day. Exactly. You know what I mean? Yeah, man. So that's where the really all start. Like, I think that's the best thing we could do to really make a difference is
that's dope.
Lead by example.
No,
you know?
for sure.
That's dope, man. Cap, man. I was going to scream, hold on, pull it up about like.
I want to see part of Queen Omega part, but me get the voice like that. But the video, when I see the video, y'all gonna love the video, bro.
I can't wait. No, I'm glad you bring this to WTG so we can hear, man. Like, I don't cap, man. That shit got me feeling good.
Bro, like, yo, what up, back?
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Hey, Ree,
dog.
so little sis at the pad, big cast not the little one. She
Exactly.
put together some games so we could just have a little fun, you know what I mean? So let's do it, man.
Okay, so we're gonna start with 2 truths and a lie. So what are
truths
two?
and a lie.
So you're gonna say 2 truths and a lie, but we have to figure out which one is a lie.
Look like I going first, I guess. She was looking at me when she said,
I mean,
Wanna
I
go first?
Who wanna go first? Anybody can go first.
I think honestly, Prya going first one does make the most sense, to be honest. Cause the man gets
Yeah.
more range with it, you know what I
Yeah.
mean? Like, so he could go on crazy
Um,
and shit.
2 of them gonna be truth and 1 of them gonna be a lie.
I've been to 5 different schools in a matter of 3 years.
Okay, that's 1 5 schools in 3 years.
Both my parents were born in New York.
Okay.
I don't snore.
Both your parents was born in New York.
That's the lie?
Yeah.
Do you think it's a lie?
I mean, I think she's still my answer, but I rethinking it. 5 different schools. When you say when 5 different schools, like you just like you was going to like performer schools, or you talking to the kids? Attending.
I had to attend 5 different schools in 3
that's
different
a
years.
truth, man. That's a truth. That's a truth. That's a truth.
He didn't think when he said that.
That's a truth. I think the parent one gotta be it.
Both parents born, yeah.
New York. Yeah, I don't think the last one gonna be all
You don't think it's snoring?
Nah. He probably been on the coach, hey, remember?
Oh, yeah. You were here for real. But then he want you snore. You out here snoring?
Me remember.
He
I
just
think
had
snoring
his
is a
shit.
lie, dog.
Nah, I think I did hear snoring. I can't remember.
I didn't think I hear any
I said
snoring.
Joe like Prya. Yo.
Yeah, answer.
Snoring is my answer.
Okay.
Nah, she hit it on the head. But I actually make a mistake. One of my father was born in New York and my mother was raised there. You know what I mean? And they end up back in St. Croix at the same time. You know what I mean? But yeah, so I feel like I
when
got a
he
little
think
bit of New
about
York
it,
in me.
I was like, why would you have to think about where your parents were born?
Detective. When you're delusional, you gotta think a lot. You know where you're going, man.
No, when you're an overthinker, you think a lot.
Oh, that's true.
It has nothing to
I
do with being
understand that.
delusional.
That could be anxiety too.
Delusional is a choice.
I meet Usher in the airport.
He's a fucking liar.
Cop. Big cop.
We would have known this.
Big cop. No, he don't.
Let him finish.
Hey, man,
Alright,
right.
let me
Somebody
answer
call
the
you a
question.
groupie dog.
We don't know.
I ate
Oh,
live octopus tentacles.
Live, like you are live.
Yeah.
Man, is a shark. It's 2 truth, right?
2
It's
truth.
2
1.
truth. Damn. This nigga cop him, boy.
You get 3 for 3. All
Yeah,
like
all lies. This nigga cop him. What the next lie is? I mean, what's the next thing you read?
Being bar was a choice.
He lied
That's
up
the
fucking
lie.
hairline receded.
That's the lie. So he meet
Do you meet Usher?
Yeah, dog.
He didn't meet him. He probably see he in a
That
distance.
nigga been fired like
that
fuck.
is.
You
That's
went to
Usher.
take a picture?
I didn't take the picture.
And you ain't
I
show
didn't.
me. You tell me.
I wasn't trying to be a groupie. You
You
check.
ain't tell me about it.
This was the time when I think he was dealing with like some relationship stuff in the media, and I was going back to Korea, and he was coming through TSA right after I walked through TSA. And my ex was like, look, and I was like, what the fuck you talking about? I turn around.
He's a big.
I
like,
see
he
this.
shot. Child, like how he look?
He shot.
He shot.
Yeah, but I see
shot
this like
good.
bad thing walking through the
You calling Usher a bad thing?
No, this girl, this
Shot.
bad looking girl walking through the little TSA thing with a big security guard. So I was like, oh, she a celebrity or something. And then when I looked to my left, the man was just standing up there chilling. I was like, what the
He
fuck?
had cherries. Sorry.
But no, she went and talked to you. I didn't talk to her.
Okay.
Okay.
You trusted she to go and talk.
I said, oh my God, I'm a big fan. He was just like, where you going? Like, Korea. He was like, okay, have a good flight. And he was off.
Hey, cool.
Wait, he was flying commercial, why?
No.
Oh, okay.
He was going through TSA. I don't know what he was doing.
I'm surprised.
He was in Atlanta too.
They don't go through TSA?
They have to go through TSA, but it was really early though. So that's why I don't know if that's probably why
I just had Usher. I guess Ling will fly private all the time, but I feel like Usher, like is that you know what I mean? One of them man who'd have been flying private.
You know, I never even think of that, you know.
Yeah.
Man, was like, fuck it, man. We gotta catch this flight today.
Yeah,
this
for real. You gotta get on the flight. You gotta get on the
That makes so
flight.
much sense for real, though.
Yeah.
Man probably think they're lying for real, no, like, Usher? Commercial? TSA? Nah.
Good thing you lie. I said, I was flying private, actually.
Yeah.
We both was on the same.
Both on the PG. Yeah.
So which one was the lie?
Why you repeat it?
I think everything going bad is a choice. I
I
can hold
don't
on for a
believe
little
that,
longer.
you know.
I can hold on. I just
Let me lift up your hat.
my grandmother made me
Let
feel
me see
bad.
that
Sure.
hairline.
Lift up your head.
Yo! This a fuck. No! Pardon.
Oh, man.
Pardon.
Can you please answer the question?
Just take off your hat. Yo!
Oh, shit.
This a fuck.
What's up, man? This is my
truths,
real
one lie.
hair.
Oh, it's my thought.
Oh.
This is my real hair. I don't know what he's talking about.
The game, we done do the 2 truths, 1 lie. Why you still going?
This is
Why you
mine.
still lying,
How
bro?
much lies you
From
want
the
to
roots.
tonight?
Whoa. Hey, was my turn right?
That was a good one.
I'm sorry.
I give you
apologize.
flowers.
That was smooth.
That was for
Yeah, that
July.
was so good.
Yeah, because like, you know, I was in my head like this, she again right now, I ain't gonna lie.
Yeah.
Let me see if
Man,
Rico
the fire the
post
shot so smooth, and me say realize
Give
that
me
shot
a
till I
kill
say,
shot.
wait, till you got straight back.
Yeah, shot, okay? Anyways, I can't tell.
Man, I love her for real. Hey, Ree, so
Let me sit.
So these made 3 things. First one, I been shot before. Second one, I could draw really well. And third one, I graduated with 2 degrees. Which one is the
He could
lie?
draw really
Damn,
well.
you do
Like,
2
I would
lies
say
on
you
that
could draw
trip.
really well too. I feel like I see a sketch that you try and do. I think so.
You say I said 2 lies?
You get 2 degrees?
Yeah.
Associate and a bachelor is what you...
Associate in communication and associate in
You get what you call it?
Yeah.
associate in
What I call again?
Mm-hmm.
Man, that's what
Seeing I say it.
it just
I
hot.
know
Like,
it,
this jacket get me
it
sweaty.
just hot.
What's that? What's that?
They sweat by the palms? So
Yeah,
sweaty
like your
palms?
hands are sweaty, your feet be sweaty really bad.
Nervousness.
Yeah, so communications and process
So
technology.
the lie is you can't draw.
Can't.
Yeah.
He's the only one in his family can't draw. Right?
Yeah, even my son could draw.
Skip a generation.
That's crazy.
He doesn't leave me.
No, his son could really, like, his son probably could draw that just watching it. He could probably just draw that
no, for
straight
sure.
up. Like, his son could draw.
It's like you had aspirations. You wanted to draw. Like the way you bring that up, like you like.
All the dudes in school used to that could draw. Used to get like, yo, like, the man could have drawn the rims and the little S on them. Fuck, like.
Yeah, elementary school, right?
Yeah,
I mean, the
you coulda
superstar
drive
them for
the
real. You know, the man
cars.
who could draw and the man
Yeah.
who could run fast. That's
Yeah.
the two. You know what I mean?
Yeah. That's a different thing, because we ain't talking about 2012, man. We talking about
Shut the fuck up,
early 2000s, you know.
dude. You say, you know what?
What are games you
You
get for
can't
us?
run fast or draw.
Damn.
Oh, well, you playing basketball. You can run a little fast. I'm sorry.
You know, I couldn't draw for
Crystal
real.
sprint.
I mean, yeah, so like, you see, last for hope.
Last for
So I have to wait till girls get sense and see me for me, you know what I'm saying?
Oh my God.
You know, back in the day, it was easy to impress a girl. Like, they used to like certain things, and used to be in your head like, that's what you gotta do to get them. Like, swear over, I say, shut shit, see, let's give me a 5X, dog. Like, we go, we here. You know what I'm saying? But, yeah, dog.
I could ask a question.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Next to him.
You can do whatever.
Okay. So I have write down some questions. So one question is, what boundaries are important in a relationship?
Hey,
You are ready for that one?
hey, you could be, you know, outgoing. You could be like, you know, friendly and all of them stuff. But like that overly friendly, heck, you know what I mean? I don't really rock with sometimes. You know what I'm saying? Especially if like we go to a function
Damn.
and you really know people, but you just out there in people's face. I feel like that's a boundary that you shouldn't cross. You know what I mean? I feel like
Being in people's face?
yeah, like I have, you know.
But what if she have something like this? I have to be in people's face. I have to talk. I have to be.
Networking.
So this is a scenario I talking about. We going to like a dinner for my job or something.
Mm-hmm.
She don't work at this company. I work at this company.
You don't have to be a bitch.
You want to just be in kind of sign up? You know,
No.
I
don't want her to be like a nun or nothing. I just saying like, you know, like you could, like I said when I
Don't
first
talk to
started
none of the
talking.
male workers.
No, you could do all that. They cool, boy. Get woman out there that just overly friendly, dog. Like they just up in your face and heck, you know what I mean? And it's like it have happened to me.
Yeah.
In a sense, where a girl is up in my face,
And you feel uncomfortable.
I feel uncomfortable because her
I've
man
had that happen
dick.
before.
You check?
Yep.
Like I talking about up in my face, like you know what I mean? Get something on your cheek touching me and fuck and then
Okay,
dog,
yeah, that's
you know what I
another
mean?
It's
thing.
true, I know what you mean.
That's
You know what I'm
another
saying? So
level, yeah.
I feel like yo, like if your man is a bad man, I ain't gonna make it to my car. You know what I'm saying? Like so it's like it has happened. So that's definitely a boundary that I feel like should be respected in a relationship.
Oh yeah, man, touching people's face and like being like super
Touchy,
close
touchy.
is kind of like yeah. But
I
like,
don't mind you being outgoing. I don't mind you being charismatic, right? My issue is like when you cross the line in terms of like, cause next, like you see like how I have recognized that like this here kind of awkward and unusual. Like man going on, they gonna see, they gonna be like, going on with my man. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, is that disrespect? You know what I'm saying? You ain't
okay.
know that?
You any boundaries, bro? You thinking about?
Man, boundaries. in
Can't talk to the
relationships.
apps.
We handle our differences in private. Like, you know, sometimes as a couple, you might not agree, right?
Yeah.
But wait till we get to the car, you know what I mean? Or, you know, even if you think I wrong, don't voice that there. Like, we can't always gotta be team us until we in a private situation, you know what I mean? I had to learn that from experience too. Like, sometimes I even get so vexed and be like, you wrong. And then it's like, nah, that gonna make everything worse. Let we defend against the enemy. And then when we, you know, get back to the safety of the car or our fortress, we'll discuss.
Yeah.
You know? But
Yeah,
so
that's
like,
a big.
That's
gem.
important.
yeah,
Because
yeah.
how much time we see couples riding each other, you know, out in public and stuff like that. And yeah, I've had times when my younger days for sure, like I pop off.
How it goes.
Like when I like, younger days, I talking about like, you know, high school, maybe college, like type of fuck you on my girl and type of shit. But, you know, that's definitely a gem that somebody that watching could take. Like, 'cause I show people out there those sometimes they right there in the moment, you know what I mean? You gotta learn to control your emotions and then let them out. When you're in private. What about you, Ryan? Ball jokes?
No, I cool with ball jokes. You know, I can always fire back. Damn. Honestly, drawing blank. I can't even think of one right now. To
She
be
can
honest
do whatever
with
she
you.
want. Like
No, she can't do whatever she
She got
wants.
so much,
She could turn off your PlayStation while you playing
No,
it.
she
dog.
can't do that either. I feel that boundary probably kind of close to what you were saying is like, well, we keep it between us.
Yeah.
Like, you know, growing up in other previous relationships, I used to be comfortable just spilling all my tea for advice and to lean on my niggas and lean on family and stuff. And like, you inviting a lot of energies and like a lot of perspectives that could sway you. You know what I'm saying? So like, I rather keep it in and like we handle it and we work it out. We may go therapy, like we gotta figure it out. And then after we figure it out, it's like, yeah, man, we used to go through this, but you know that we good now. And then that's it.
Try to find somebody you could trust too, you check, because at the end of the day, you know, like holding in stuff. Because usually when you just involve one person and that's all you know, this is the person you talk to from morning till night and all of them different things. Sometimes you may want to talk to a friend. You said just now that, you know, you rather just deal with it. But sometimes it's good to like laugh, like, you know.
Oh, yeah,
what I
for
mean?
sure.
Some energy, just, you know, just find somebody that you could really, really trust. You ain't necessarily gotta go to like all your friends and let them know, but like just find somebody that you know for a fact ain't gonna never cross you, know for a fact that it's like they gonna give you advice and they ain't afraid to tell you things that you might not want to hear. Cause that's your real friends. You know what I mean?
Or your real partner, your real significant other gonna tell you the real thing, you know. So
Yeah.
you need friends on the same wavelength too, you know what I mean?
Exactly.
Like for real.
Cause if you go down, you go down couple, you know, frequencies or whatever, you know that energy. No, you don't there. No, you ain't even on the same level as your partner. So now your mindset done already corrupt. You know, you catch a little virus, you know, your phone catch a virus because you click on a wrong ad, like fuck like that. So
Cause she could be like, you smoking too much, you drinking too much, but your partner them like, She talking about it.
Dog,
man.
you been
that's
smoking
you.
and drinking
And the whole
before
time
she,
is
my
like,
boy. She try to change you, dog. She. Nah.
But we pardon or what? We pardon. I feel like we pardon a little bit though, because to me
Yeah.
as man, our real boundaries don't cheat. Like man,
Yeah.
me gonna lie.
That's a real boundary.
A woman
Yeah.
gonna cuss you sometimes. She might get a little.
Yeah.
You don't cheat on me.
Yeah.
I think I could probably get
Deal with
over.
everything.
Yeah, them,
Yeah.
man. No lie, and
But as an artist like yourself, right?
Yeah.
Suppose your significant other just go on Facebook and be like, hey,
oh
Prya,
no,
more
Facebook, yeah,
Scott."
no, not that. I'd rather you cuss me in public than on Facebook. No lie, or like Instagram, like I'd rather you
Prya
cuss
genre.
me because
Get
I'm
me
fucking
sick.
live forever.
Yeah.
Me and you get a little argument,
Yeah,
you know what I
yeah,
mean?
yeah,
But
yeah.
you put that shit on the book,
On
that
the
shit
book.
I
gonna
mean,
live
it ain't gonna live
forever.
forever, you know, but it gonna be a while before it die
Yeah,
down.
yeah,
It gonna be
yeah,
like
yeah.
a
Nah,
week.
fuck, man.
I
They
feel
gonna
like
live
that's a-
forever because in
A memory
2028,
gonna come up.
they gonna be like, you remember when Prya get roast back in 2016? Like,
We're gonna be 40 years down the road. I remember when this fuck happened on Facebook.
And then
like,
Facebook memories, some memory gonna come out.
yeah,
Somebody
very
gonna be
quick
petty and just
reminder.
comment on it, so it can end up on the time. Like,
Gonna live forever. What's a boundary for you? Big cuss.
Well, he said it. I was gonna say cheating. Like,
Cheating, right?
just
Yeah.
loyal. It don't cost nothing to be loyal, bro. If you want to be out there, just say that and leave that person be.
And what's
Don't do it
cheating?
behind their back.
what's cheating to
Anything
you?
that you don't want that person to know.
To know.
That's cheating. If you have to hide it from them because you know it's a disrespectful.
So why
thing
am I
to
not
them,
supposed to eat ice cream after 11 and eat
that's
ice cream? That's
different.
cheating?
You know
That's
what
cheating?
I'm talking
That's-
about.
Okay.
How that's different?
It's different because it's like
Okay, anything regarding
I
opposite
scared-
sex?
Yeah.
not necessarily. He could be gay.
Okay, anything regarding romance?
Anything regarding stepping out
Intimacy?
of the relationship. It could be even texting. You know from the jump where your text is going. Whether or not if you just say hi, you know where that shit is going. You know what door is opening.
Sometimes you don't know.
No, you choosing to act like you don't know.
I mean, if I roll in dice,
No,
I don't know
because
the number will come up, but I go still
That's
roll it.
rolling dice, motherfucker.
sit back
Stop
and let you
fucking
go. You
playing.
by yourself.
You stop playing. I
What you
just
mean?
know, 'cause
Sometimes you
me,
don't know.
As a
I could be a
female,
nice
would
person and
know.
just be like, if a girl come in my inbox
I think
and she look nice and she say
You
hey and I
don't
say
start
hey,
wrong.
but
She
She
look
look
nice.
nice.
So if she give you play, you already know where that's going. You opening that door. You already have the interest in you that she looks good. She's already your type. So it's like, why open that door in the first place?
the same way why I gonna grab 50s instead of 45s. I want to see how
That's two
strong I
different
be.
things. So that means you don't care about your relationship.
No.
So that's why I say, if you don't cheat on me, if you feel like that's open, then just leave that person be because that person is not thinking that way towards you. So why do it to them?
I just saying, you said from the yes. I agree with you. Everything I gotta do with going behind the back, all of that there.
Mm-hmm.
I just saying, you said from the yes, you already know you gonna cheat. I just
Because you
don't
do.
agree with that.
I feel like people
No,
are
I
just
don't
being
wanna
lying.
agree
I
with
feel
that.
like you do know.
I don't agree
You
with
could
that.
start with hi, but when that person starts to text, you already know. I already had an altercation where this person came in my inbox and he was like, "Hey, beautiful," and it was about work. But how can you come to me about "Hey, beautiful"? And I let it, and I was like, I'm in a relationship, so if it's anything further than that, then it's nothing. But he already done started off with "Hey, beautiful." I'm a client. You can't come to me like that. And then he was like, "Oh no, I have a girlfriend. I just come to you about work." But you didn't start like that. It would have just been like, "Hey."
If you had come
Exactly.
back, if you had come back in a flirtatious way, he probably would
Yeah,
have
he would have
continued.
played. You check, so you don't know. At the end of the day, you don't know, and you might know that you might stand firm on something. So I know I saw his work and I liked his work. So I know I would have stand on my thing and set my boundaries. That's why I let him know I have a boyfriend. So if it's more than that, that's it for you. But then he was like, he said whatever he said about his girlfriend. But I'm sure if I didn't have come with that energy, he would have never
See?
mentioned that.
I'm just fucking it up for everybody.
Oh my god.
You should. I honestly feel like I don't know about it. I don't know about it here, man. But I get what you're saying. Like, a man that have intentions from even before they even send a message. They done already. They
You
still
know,
gonna shoot
everybody-
that shot. That's why you call a shot.
Yeah.
You don't know if it gonna go in or if it gonna make, but they gonna still shoot it. So
And with the industry, like we the end, people gonna reach out to us. So we can't necessarily assume that they're trying to get with us. With me, with Madeline, I can't assume that. So I don't be like, hey, and see if they want to work with me. But then when they reach to, oh, you're so beautiful, then that's when I'll be like, okay. And I don't leave it alone.
what if they say you so beautiful? I can't wait to shoot you.
Damn.
Still, you're doing too much because
That's
you're watching
camera
me.
talk.
Because still,
Is it?
you watching me. You don't have to say that. Like he could say, "I like your work,"
That's what we're going to say, yeah.
because he's saying you're beautiful.
Professional.
He's talking about me, so it's like he's watching me as an individual.
When the compliments become unprofessional.
Yeah, when did compliments become unprofessional?
Because you said like that's unprofessional.
I mean, if
It's
you
not
think about it, for example, right, like Prya, if
I just talking so I could get deep, so I could explain.
watch this,
you know
if
what I'm
Prya going female artist inbox and be like, hey, I want to work with you, blah 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 blah, like he could say that professionally, but if he start and be like,
Hey, beautiful.
hey,
sweet
beautiful,
thing.
like,
Yeah,
what's
like-
Yeah, you're
sign?
setting the tone.
Like your voice sexy, I need you
So
on
they
this
say he,
track.
mama.
It's like, damn.
That cool?
My name
I
is
think Mama
Cass. My name is Cassandra.
It could pass a little bit. It depends though. I don't know.
But
It's a
you
bounce.
see, I
So you
would
just
say
stick to
hey.
what he's saying, you know what I mean? Like
I
can't
would
go
say
wrong.
hey. If you say hey, mama, I would say hey. And then if you continue with more compliments, I'm gonna be like, okay, it's a little too much, because they do have people that'll talk assaulting me.
Now look, they know how to get in your inbox now. They're gonna be messenger, professional.
Yeah, so
We gonna edit this part.
to get our
So-
response, we just gotta talk like this.
Yeah.
All right, cuz what's the next question?
Yeah.
Okay.
I agree with him, man. I agree with people already having intentions of it for sure. For sure. I agree with that there, yeah.
Okay, so how do you know when a relationship is no longer for you?
Is that interview? Hey, you know,
We
How-
don't
how
do
that-
much relationship questions. That's why I'm doing it.
how you know when a relationship ain't better for you? Like if she do something that used to make you upset that don't even move you no more. That's when you like, man, this shit dead. Like, you know, I would give a fuck if she were, you know, conversing with that individual, you know what I mean? I'd give a fuck if she take late to come home and don't text back. When I don't care, then they done already mentally checked out, so they did a fuck dead. You know what I'm saying?
So when you're mad, you still in it, but when you just like, that's whatever, man.
Yeah, because like you gotta remember, you know, being angry is an
But
emotion.
you're saying that's when you done with a relationship. How do you know the relationship is no longer for you?
That's what he
It
just
don't
said.
necessarily mean that you're done with the relationship. It could
I
just
mean,
be
me
that
and her
you
still there
continuously
together, she
getting
coming
hurt
home.
and you want the relationship, but you have to make that decision to done it.
Yeah,
So
like,
what you're saying is that you're done with it.
No, that's not what he's saying. He's saying he doesn't know that he checked out of it.
yeah.
He
Like,
ain't saying he done it, but he's saying he doesn't know.
because like
That's how you know. It's like, I don't care no more. It's whatever you do.
when you are laying with somebody, right, you can feel what they feel. Like it's almost impossible for you to have a great day and your partner have a bad day. You gonna feel that energy check. So when you ain't aligned anymore, like in terms of like same way how I said, like I ain't gonna be angry or moved because anger is an emotion as well. If I out of touch or what's a better word to say, like you see like how in vampire when they're turning into a vampire they lose their humanity. So it's like I losing my humanity in regards to this relationship.
You watch Vampire Diaries?
Yeah.
Look like you watch it a few times.
Now you watch it once.
You're talking
Boy.
about flip that switch.
Yeah, you know what I mean? The girl I was with, she was watching, she used to watch it. You know, after, you know, you still got Netflix, even though you Netflixing and chilling, you still
love
gotta watch
Vampire
something, you know what I mean?
Diaries,
Like, you know, you out of bed like, no man, this freak kinda
Yeah,
interesting,
kinda
man. You know what I
good.
mean?
That
You ain't your
shit
boxers,
is
you ain't
good.
already deal up and you just like,
And that's a long series.
and then
so
you
if
come,
y'all want something to
come
watch.
through the next day, you like,
You asking for the update,
update.
you like-
Yeah.
Why pass over with that? Put it on, man. Yeah, man. You down the edge of the bed, like, yeah. So, yeah. So that's really when my emotions ain't there no more. Like when she do stuff that used to move me before, but it don't move me anymore. That's when I had to come to the realization. You know, sometimes you to be subconsciously not fucking with somebody anymore. And when you come to the realization, you conscious of what going on. You check. So that's when I come to the realization, like, what the fuck? Damn, this shit. That's our expiration date. Like you know, you check the milk, you smell it, you like, you don't smell right no more. It's fucked done. I got trade out. So
Crazy.
So you would stay?
if I would stay, sorry about that.
I said, ain't no fucking way.
Sorry about that. If I would stay, nah, because I don't want to waste my time or her time. You check, like, if I know something ain't working no more, it make no sense for me to continue to try and use it.
Okay.
You know what I mean? Like, if it's something unfixable, then you throw it away. You know what I mean? That's a problem that a lot of people, they think that things still fixable and they still, like, trying, like, fucking it up. You mess up your ankle and you just rush, you gonna still play on it, and now you end up like with a long-term injury now. You can't even walk
That's
the
a
same
good
anymore.
analogy. That was good.
Fuck like that.
Okay.
Check.
It's real.
What about you? What about you guys?
Repeat the question one more time so I could get it exact.
Yeah,
Yeah,
like
basically
Prya
how you
take over this
know
answer.
how you know the relationship coming to
How do you know when the relationship is no longer right for you?
Yeah, when you say no more for you. Yeah. So I fucking make peace, man.
I gotta come back to that. Reno.
Okay,
Hey.
I'm gonna say mine.
Oh shit, very cuss.
I feel like when you constantly questioning your position in this person life, when you constantly sad, when you constantly begging them to like
Show up.
do the like you coming to them,
Feeling forced.
Yeah.
it's not necessarily feeling forced. It just feels like you're fighting for something that they're not fighting for.
Okay.
You answer?
Yeah, mine is when you start seeking stuff that you want from that person,
From somebody else.
from other people.
Yeah.
That's when it's like, oh shit, like
Like heads?
I mean that could be one, but not
Okay.
not
I'm so hungry.
that's a
I'm so hungry.
That's a
I can
different
eat
type-
a rasta,
I
man.
just trying to see where you going at. Like.
no, like for example, like you probably like hiking or some shit, right?
Mm-hmm.
And then you and your person probably do that, but it ain't really hitting or it ain't something that you're consistently do. But you really like doing that shit, and then you just bump into somebody that like doing that shit too. And
You
it's like,
walk away.
oh no, I thinking I want to do that with this person. It's like, then I probably need to like
Fuck his life. Like.
reconsider your check. But it could be that
I think they be the plot of all the Tyler Perry movies, them.
he don't like staying up late with you. He this dude gonna stay late with you and do this paperwork, your check, and then
I guess mine is when I start being hard on somebody. Like, I'm a forgiving person, right? Like,
Yeah.
one of my main things is like, I think the whole wall will be too hard on people, you know what I mean? And when I say forgiving, not soft, like, you're gonna do me something and I can just, but it's like, I could see where, okay, you said you're gonna be home in an hour and it take you an hour and a half because I know the road get trapped, you know what I mean? But when all that little shit start to bother me, I know it's because so much shit done pile up and I starting to really, the things I used to let slide, I ain't really want to let slide no more. I turn into the way to move with my, you know what I mean? People I doing business with in the house, then it's like, I probably need to, you know what I mean, move on.
Okay. Makes sense.
okay.
Okay.
Yeah,
Yes.
we don't really
Now
know
we're
we're
gonna
gonna
do a
name this
game
part.
now, since we got a little serious.
You get a room serious.
We'll
A
name
little
this part
serious.
Expiration Date on Love.
So
The milk
this
spoil.
game is
Big
never
spoil.
have I ever. Never have I ever had a threesome.
Wait, well, I shot in.
You had a threesome?
I just shot in this water. I thirsty.
Yes,
You
you
like-
waiting for the
real
next
shot.
question.
You had a threesome?
No, I never had you, so.
Sad. I never had one too. But I don't need one.
You would imagine by thought you had one, right?
I don't need one.
Oh, my bad, bro.
1 train shots. Then I like a long-term relationship.
These man get silenced as bro, yeah, you know. I don't say you know which fast is a ricochet catch.
I know we only have 10 minutes, but she gave me shots, right? But what was that like? What was the experience?
Wow, this pod just changed gears. Like
temperature of the pod, boy. Like, it start off so wholesome, getting back to the youth. You know what I'm
Like
saying?
Sizzla
Like,
on the show.
you know, like, hey, this
It's
is
very
a box of candy
diversified,
episode for
yeah.
real.
The Patreon episode is here.
Let me find my next question.
If it were fun, I have to say yeah. You know, for sure.
Did it create any enemies within the
home,
the Trinity? Anybody out the tree end up not liking somebody else or feeling like?
Yeah, I've had situations like that. But
I
for the
don't do
most
too
part,
much.
it'd be like everybody to have an understanding before, you know, and then then you go from there. You know what I mean? Yeah. But it'd be fun, like for the most part.
It'll be fun. You do it multiple times.
You made a man just give me different like.
Yeah, it's been fun.
Don't try to change your words now.
Come on, girl, painting Chris on a pod, boy.
Anyways.
Next question.
Because he acts
Hey, boy, I'm gonna let it been
you
a
create enemies.
hey, boy,
Next.
like it been a while.
He's saying it like it been a while. So
No,
if
for
I
real.
don't want a threesome, hit me up.
Yeah, watch what you say, bro. She's a psychologist, a psychiatrist, whichever one. She
fucking
don't
I like to be
analyze.
one.
fuck
I'd
going
overthink.
I could listen.
You know what the fuck?
It's like if the math ain't mathing, then I'm subtracting. That's
Hey,
what
the-
Kay said, okay?
What the next never have I ever
Bars.
question is
Bars.
Anyway, so then, never have I ever done something sexual on camera.
Oh, so that guy said if you record a video.
Alcohol.
Not necessarily
So if you make
record
a
a video. She gonna bring
you
it,
do
so
a
that's
little
two
home
shots.
video, a little home video.
She
like-
A
counted.
video or picture.
You know, sometimes you gotta watch film. You know what I mean? And you
Yeah, make sure.
just like there's a reason to do it in sports. You know, either watch over the podcast too, just to make sure.
Oh
like,
my
see
god,
how I
you
could-
just talk so much shit.
see ways how I could improve. You know what I'm saying? So in order to do that, I gotta capture the moment. So with that being said,
I wish I
Does
had
it
do
help?
this one.
does it help? Of course.
You watching film, cuz?
Of course, because
You
your,
You gonna drink?
your memory can
I don't
only
have
serve
a
you
shot.
so much. You
I
check.
drink the water.
The best manager ever.
Yes.
She's
yes,
about
yes.
to walk
Round of
in.
applause.
Give it to her.
What's water?
The
Podcast makes you
beautiful
really sensitive.
island,
Yeah.
fine LA, okay?
You say no reposado. This is.
That's reposado, but that's her type
She the
of
best, man. I
reposado.
love the money.
Mm-hmm, that's the thing. I think I shot this today and I bought
I'm
my
in the
chest.
ball
I
here.
got
Them
it here,
stomp. I
chest.
smell it. Get check like.
Bring the bottle
Extra.
because they got poor.
Pour. We got. We. I think. We take
Game
a
start?
sip.
No. Start the questions.
Start the questions. No.
We shot the
Okay.
water, so everything
Never-
from now on we gonna shot.
Speed it.
Never
Speed it.
have I ever. Do I want to ask that?
Yeah, man.
Maybe this may be the right time so I could start my story.
Yeah, go
My
ahead.
traumatized story. Never have I'll probably do this. I'll grown.
Let me see.
Never have I ever done backdoor stuff, but I didn't do it. I have done it to them.
Wait, what?
You never do nothing to
Never
the,
enter
to
in
the
the back door.
butthole?
Never enter the back door.
Never enter,
Never
never
the
eat
back
it.
Take your shot, mister. Go ahead.
I ain't even
Oh
said nothing.
shit! I never do nothing to it.
What my shades, man? It's a new episode. It's a segment on the show.
Why hurry up, take your shot.
I gotta take this whole shot.
Yes,
For
take it. And you
Anna?
gotta take two of them. That fuck up on his shit. He said, I'm
what?
cool.
And I'll push her a cup away like I was so
What?
disgusted. Like, I never
I'm
do no shit
shook.
like that.
I got a reason why.
No, I want to make it
First of
clear
all, I was
'cause
supposed to shot that and take a next one.
I got a reason why, but you know.
Okay, my story is, y'all ladies will be lying. I nearly die. I swear to God,
Take
I
your
die.
shot.
I needed CPR. Okay,
Like,
don't
literally.
ever do that ever in your fucking life. Okay, that's the worst feeling ever.
Nah, they just do it wrong. That's all it is.
No, because let me tell you the story. It's really funny. I don't laugh at me, okay?
Like, fuck, nah.
Take out your shot.
no, because she tried to incriminate like, yeah, how do we in? Y'all take
She
your
said,
shot.
"Oh,
How do we
I
win?
Yeah, me and Prya over
Ayo,
here.
don't judge me. Ayo,
No, we ain't
No,
judging.
no,
We
no, let's
listen.
say, please, really
We
answer.
listen
So,
and we don't judge.
this person convinced me like, okay, you never done this. We're gonna do it so you can say you have done it. And I was like, okay, but they never tell me when we was gonna do it. So we were in an act, and then
That's crazy.
boom,
That's
they
crazy,
just
yeah.
went and my eyes open like this, like a deer in headlights, and they was like, relax, it's okay.
Relax.
And I was like, and then when it happened, I just started to cry. I couldn't. And then they was like, it's okay. And then they just watching me, and I was just crying on the bed.
You traumatized.
And I said, ever since that day, I'm going to go get a tattoo right above my asshole. I
not
said,
enter.
do
No
not enter.
Close.
Don't touch
Nah,
my
cuz,
asshole,
cuz,
okay?
Close for life.
That man do you wrong, cuz he do you wrong.
I don't do
man.
that shit. They'll be lying.
Maybe
I see a
reason.
post to this stuff that said that once they get through and they go all the way in, that shit, that's a fucking lie. Don't ever do that shit.
Man,
Nah.
that bitch crying. Take it down.
I was like, oh my God, you
Fight
killed me.
This man crazy.
No,
man.
but I've been around some OGs. You check like I used to go around bar like Saint Farm Court or whatever. When they been younger or whatever, and like there's some older man there, and the man was talking. I remember like anywhere between 15 and 16. Had to have been 15 or 16 because I was done already in complex. I remember like, you know, you used to have your basketball pants under your school pants and things like straight on the shade. But anyways, them man were talking, they were arguing. So one man was saying, crazy. Yeah, the fuck me girl in me in her ass, blah, 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 blah. Next man I've been like, hey, never do that. Because that's how auntie man have sex, so I ain't gonna do it.
That's true, you know.
So, that figure just stick with me from that age, you check. So like, as an adult, that's my reason.
He
You know what I
was
mean? It might be a
anti-man.
dumb reason.
Yeah, yeah.
It may be a dumb reason, but like, you know, as a young man, when them are arguing, that figure just makes sense to me because I
just file in your memory like, okay, just
so I been like,
keep
this
that
man
there.
talking for real, like this man talking.
But it don't
That's-
necessarily.
So if I never run ball that day, who knows?
Might have been taking a shot.
I
Might have
don't
been taking
think-
a shot with my dog, you know what I mean? But
That don't make no sense though.
Okay.
Like logically, I don't think that make any sense though.
No,
I know, but like
see
at the
it
time,
little
as a
bit, though.
15-year-old,
That's like saying I don't like girls give me head because that's how
God
anti-man
didn't
get
make the
head.
booty hole
That
to
makes
have
sense.
sex in it, okay?
you got a point, bro. But I just telling you why you don't do it.
I respect it.
It's a safe
He
place.
take that shot out. Look, he clean. He slurped this shot up.
You have another question? Or we gonna stay on this topic?
On the
for-
slop
because-
shots and groceries.
Why haven't you done it?
Kind of Rasta man, man.
I think a Rastaman like this. Rastaman don't eat pork.
No, man, I really believe, like you said, I just believe is not a entrance. I just say never.
It's
Yeah.
not, you know,
It
but
never
it's
really,
like,
you know.
Yeah.
anyways.
You remember when we went on the pod when we had that guest and she was talking about anal? And I was going crazy. I was
Okay,
like,
question. When y'all did experience it, was it a American or a Caribbean? partner?
It was all
island,
Caribbean.
man. It was a
He's a
island.
menace, dog.
I was going to
all
say maybe
Caribbean.
because
You
know what I
destroying
mean?
my home, dude.
It
The
was
user
all
one start the
Caribbean.
friggin' wave.
It be
For
like
growing up that
sometimes,
ain't be
dog.
a
And
thing.
you know, it's crazy
Let me
because
say about it.
I'm freaked
the,
out.
me
the,
tell her
the
no.
experience was introduced to me, and then I introduced the experience to someone else just so they could get that
Turn out.
experience. Check it out, you know. So, but I would never do that fuck again.
But you do it wrong though. I ain't gonna give a lesson on how to do it, but he do it wrong, but I ain't gonna give a lesson on the pod. We could talk off pod.
No, he did not do you wrong. I
Hold
don't
on,
know
hold
if
on.
you like to get bullied or banner,
Hold
you
on.
lose.
Okay.
You lose. Something wrong with you.
Hold on, you had your butt plug in.
I don't wear butt plugs.
That's the problem.
Why you training your banner hole to take
Not
things
my
in
banana
it?
hole. Your banana hole. You want something?
problem.
You want something inside there? You gotta train it.
Shades rain different, dog. We put on them shades.
Yeah,
man.
yeah, yeah.
Man, no,
You
no,
got
to
alone.
act,
You
man. Man,
got
know you
alone.
crazy on the pod.
You got alone
Bring
and
it on
check.
this tiny one. 'Cause I'm, no, I
One more
like-
question,
no.
Chris.
Yeah,
One more
I
question.
want to take this shot.
Okay,
So I hope it's
okay.
something
Yeah,
I've
see.
done.
Please.
I gotta take 3 shots because I like
3?
They gotta take
believe
2.
it?
Oh,
Two. They
I mean, we're gonna take it regardless. bro.
Okay.
If I ever roll a joint, take a shot.
I should just
Come
set
on,
up
Reed.
for
So, yeah, man, it's safe playing field.
No, I will
Never
split.
have I ever imagined being with someone else while in a relationship.
Imagine,
Like you thinking I want to be with somebody else while in the
like,
relationship.
imagine, like, man, like, we'll have
I ain't
fun
gonna lie,
together.
cause that's like you the ops.
mean,
What
like-
type of question you asking
It don't
people?
have to be the relationship you're
in
in.
the-
Like,
It gotta be a
Nobody
current
said- they're saying-
relationship. You know,
no-
it
But
might
you
nobody
see
should
how
be.
Aya just
Nobody
hide?
should be thinking them type of
because
stuff.
I
though.
could really be
Damn, nigga.
I could really be thinking about the relationship that you're in now, and I'm just lying.
No, but the point they making is like that you call that fun. You want to talk about
First time I
fun?
drink
It's
in years.
spicy. It's not about being fun. It's what the
Take a
viewers
shot
want to
then.
hear.
Have you ever thought about another
No, I've
person
never. When
in a
I'm with somebody,
relationship?
I'm all about
So
that.
you never fantasize
Nope.
about
Aye.
anybody.
It's not about fantasizing about anybody.
That's
'Cause
what fantasizing
when you
is.
see like when you're watching a movie and you see what you call it,
Somebody attractive on
a
the screen.
celebrity on the
Inshallah,
screen
name one, 'cause that's
doing
for
his
sure.
thing, Quincy. He look good. So
Diddy
it's
son?
like
One of
No.
these sons. Which
no,
Quincy
he
you
from
talking?
Star. I don't know his real name. I
Oh.
just know he from the show.
Okay.
That's how you know I don't really. Yeah. And it was just he doing the act in the show good. I was like, damn, like
I would love
Wow.
to be him. Type
I would
shit.
like to be in that episode right there.
Yeah, so yeah,
That's it.
everybody be
But-
like.
You never
I never
fantasized about Tiana
imagined
Taylor
being
when
with
she was doing a lap
somebody else.
dance?
No.
When she was doing a lap dance on
No,
stage and
I never
everybody
even
going
see
crazy.
the lap dance on stage.
You never fantasized about July.
Who? July? I fantasize doing things to her song playing, but never fantasize about somebody else. Sorry, boy, I really don't.
I ain't gonna lie, you probably just make that whole heck foggy just now. No, our both our camera just from
Is it foggy? You want me to wipe it? It's good? Okay. But yeah, no, I've never, for real.
So that's the last question.
One more
No.
Share
question.
one more.
Are you having fun? Are you did
Yeah.
like my game?
Yeah, man. That's a smooth
Yes.
game. I had fun on this app. Shout out to everybody that tuned in one thing for the one
Yeah,
time.
yeah, thanks for the
You know what I
invite,
mean?
man.
Like, share,
I didn't know
subscribe.
what is direction, I promise.
Never
This
have
is
I
new to me.
ever kissed. Oh, my dad is calling me.
What the fuck?
Okay, never have I ever
My
kissed
intuition going
more
crazy.
than one person in one night.
They what the fuck let me call me that? I thought me fucking back figures and joke.
Never have I ever kissed more than one person one night.
In one night? Yeah, man, before you leave the crib, give me more a kiss and then
No,
link
it's
up with
kiss like
Like
sexual
Nico?
partner kiss. Like you kiss a person like.
That's on wild days, you know what I mean?
Man don't be kissing.
Yeah,
girls,
that's
like,
one thing I try and think like. Might I kiss the first one, but not that second, you know what I mean? Like, no.
I just want to make it clear, it was not boys, it was girls. They were friends.
Yeah, take a
You
shot.
just trying to portray
Yeah, I
yourself.
think I
as
shot.
something.
I think I
I'm
slipped
not
up,
portraying myself in a way
Yeah.
that's
You need
spots.
that
Like
plan.
when I go out and I drink,
Wow.
Hey, that good?
girls are very pretty.
We can split it in no prayer.
No, wait, no. I gotta take 2 shots anyways.
Yeah, that's a big shot.
I am joking.
So you saying you never kiss?
Oh no,
two
I
girls?
definitely. You're just waiting for the shot.
Oh.
What be uppercuts, dog? Like, I got it.
I
All
He's a
you
man.
did hack it right,
I-
but they
I want
love
to
this
know your
side of
game.
cast.
Hey, I glad I invite me out to, you know, because
Let me wrap this up anyways. Give
Wait,
thanks
wait.
to Prya for coming on top of this
yes,
pod.
yes.
Look, I am so shocked.
After these 2 songs, after Fireborn and Just For You, my party music. So I glad we loosen up. You know what I mean? Cause listen, I get some party tunes coming. So next time I see me, gonna be
I
party
hear
mode.
Yeah, man.
you
Hey,
have
but you
one that
always
sound like a
welcome,
jam,
man.
Yeah,
right?
for sure.
Well, you're always welcome because you,
sure.
at the end of the day, good conversation. At the end
Yeah,
of the day.
man. I
Check.
appreciate the man, and I love to
always
see where you're
good,
going, man. Up.
Yeah.
Love and
Hey,
love.
it start with you, bro.
For sure.
Don't
for
forget
sure,
that, dog.
for
You've been
sure.
our
That love
first
night,
impulsive
for
read.
For sure, love alone. Vanessa, Cassandra, sorry, I don't know where.
You safe, dog.
Cassandra Bling.
Asgard.